Time for another ice fishing report, and today we're joined by Trevor from Vacationland Resort on Otter Tail Lake. How's things going, Trevor?
Good. It feels like winter today, that's for sure.
Yeah, it sure does. And today, for folks, today's January 1st, 2025. So happy New Year, Trevor, to you and yours.
Yeah, happy New Year to you as well.
So Otter Tail Lake, I was out there, good ice, and then we got wet, and then it all firmed up. Like, where would you say we're at right now, January 1, 2025, for ice conditions?
Yeah, I'd say we're right on track. I mean, for what you would call an average year. I knew we were going to do this, so I made a special point to actually drill a few holes today and actually measure again. No less than 13 inches did I find, some areas with 14. So there's, and it's good ice. It's consistent. We're not finding pockets of 10 and then,
Right.
14 anywhere. And we've drilled a bunch of holes the last couple of weeks. So pretty confident. Everywhere we're fishing within 2 miles of the resort is 13 to 14 inches of ice. And we're out in the middle of the lake with some of our houses. So, I mean, there's trucks, pulling tandem houses out, all over basically now. So it's good ice and easy to get around.
Yep. And with the weather that's forecasted, we're going to go from 14 to 18.
Yeah,
pretty
probably.
hopefully quick, right?
Yeah, I would say by next weekend, you're easily looking at 18 inches of ice.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Sure.
And so tell us about it. So you're a resort, but you also offer fish house rentals. Tell us about your fish house rental business, if you will.
Yeah, so we've got 6 houses. We've been doing it for a few years now, and we've just kind of added a house a year pretty much over the last 3-4 years. So yeah, we're up to 6. We've got 4 sleeper houses, and then a couple of day houses. So, a little variety for if you want to stay on the ice or if you just want to come fish for the day, or, like today I've got somebody coming for just like 4 hours. They wanted to fish from 3 to 7. So, we're flexible and we'll work with people and prorate the prices and things like that. But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing though is people like staying on the ice now. That's our biggest request is people want sleeper houses. They want to spend a couple nights, or I just checked the group in here before I came on with you. They're here for 4 nights. So,
cool.
That's getting to be a little long on the ice, 4 straight nights like that to me personally, but hey, to each their own. So
for sure. However you want to spend your winter vacation time.
Right.
Sure. Are any of the houses catching fish? Are you guys on fish at all?
Yeah, we've been catching. I mean, it's been a little difficult. We're having to move a lot. We'll have a house that'll do great one night, and then the next 2 nights might not get a keeper walleye. They might catch. There's a lot of 8 to 12 inch fish that we're catching right now. So I mean, they're getting action. It's just not the fish that they're looking for. Right. So yeah, we're having to move quite a bit, which is fine because it's easy. We can pick a house up and move it and set it back down and have it drilled out within a half hour.
Yeah, because there's no snow. There's no snow on the lake right now.
We don't have to plow. Yeah, this is where our next spot we want to go. So yeah, and the guys can leave all their stuff right in the house. They've just got to get out and we'll pull it and set it down and drill it out for them, and they can be back in fishing within a half hour at the most. So
does any particular depth seem to be producing better than other depths, or is it random, spin a wheel, take your pick?
We've been fishing weed edges so far. So we're just fishing shore breaks, right along the edge of the weeds. I'd say anywhere from 15 to 19 feet of water is what we've been targeting. And yeah, there's fish there for sure. It's just getting the right ones. And,
right.
You do. I mean, you're not going to catch a limit of, say, 17 inches. I mean, I'll be straight up honest with you if that's what you're looking for. Maybe somebody's going to do it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Right.
Now, I mean, you could get 8 to 12 inches, no problem most nights. But yeah, as far as getting the limit of nice, say 14 to 18 inch fish, I haven't seen it yet. And it's just, I don't know. I think that's just kind of how Otter Tail is.
Right, especially in the winter.
Yeah. You're sitting in one spot, and if you can get 3 to 5 of those nice fish, say in an evening or overnight, that's pretty successful. And most guys are pretty pretty happy with that, I would say, and then we've had some nice fish caught, low 20-inch fish. So those are always a nice bonus. We've had a couple big northerns caught. We actually saw some nice perch here about a week ago too, that I hadn't seen for quite a while. Some guys were getting some 10 inchers, and so that was nice.
Yeah. And again, for folks, like it's predominantly a walleye outfit, right? Like if you're not chasing panfish, you're not chasing bluegills, you're not chasing crappies, you're set up in walleye spots, and your guests are hoping to catch walleyes. That's
what they're here for. They'll they want to be on a spot where they've got a chance to catch walleyes, and then hopefully some decent perch mixed in. That being said, we do send people to a couple smaller lakes during the day if they want to get out of the house and go try for some panfish. We've got a couple other areas that we can direct them towards, and we've had guys do that with mixed results too. It's just, some guys put in the extra effort, and I always tell people, don't just come and plan on camping right in the fish house and not moving. If that's your thing, great, but your success rates will go way up if you bring an auger and tip ups and spread out a little bit. If it's nice during the day, fish outside, do a little hole hopping. I mean, the groups that do that, their catch rates are much better.
A little bit of effort, right? Just a little extra effort sometimes gets you the results you're looking for, right?
Absolutely. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. And forgive my ignorance, but do you have one cabin like on land or one resort, or what's your lodging like on land if somebody wants to stay on land and then fish during the day?
Yeah, we keep our biggest 3-bedroom cabin open in the wintertime. So if people do want to just, rent that and then just fish during the day and evenings and sleep on shore, that's also an option. So, cool. But honestly, as we've gotten the bigger sleepers, people jump at that opportunity to just stay right on the ice versus doing the cabin and a fish house.
Right. So, understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
The cabin is still fairly busy. I mean, it's booked most weekends, I think, and even we've got some bigger groups that come during the week. So it's still really busy. It's just, I don't think it's quite as busy as it was, say, 2 years ago. But that's fine. Yeah, people have kind of migrated more towards staying right on the ice.
There you go. Any final thoughts, either about the ice or the fishing or your ice cat or your fish houses? Any final thoughts that you want to make sure that people know?
Yeah, I would just tell people, if they want the full ice fishing experience, to try a sleeper house. Because you never know. I mean, everybody kind of thinks, you get that 45 to an hour bite window, right at sundown. But just this last weekend, we had some guys here from Indiana that did really good on I don't remember if it was a Friday or Saturday night, but they never caught a walleye till 7:30. But between 7:30 and like 10 o'clock, they put 7 really nice walleyes in the house. So, and the next night, a different house never caught a walleye till 9:30. But then from 9, I don't remember how late, but they had some action all through the night. But it varies so much, from day to day. It seems like at times that if you're in the house, I mean, around the clock, your chances go way up of catching fish, and sometimes that might be at 2 a.m. You never know. So
right, that rattle reel sound is the greatest alarm clock that has ever been invented. Once you hear that clink 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 or whatever the sound might be in your
right
shack,
yeah. And yesterday morning I went out to check on some guys at 7:30, and between 7:30 and 5 to 8 or whatever, when I was leaving, they put 3 17-inch walleyes on the ice. So hadn't had a bite all night. 7:30 the rattle reel went off, and then they put 3 of them, boom, just like that. So awesome. You got to be there. You can't catch them sitting on the couch, right?
Can't unless it's in one of your fish houses.
Unless it's in one of their shacks, yeah.
Exactly. Yep. All right. True. Well, again, appreciate the time. And if somebody wants to get a hold of you, if they want to, should they go to your website? Should they call you? What's the best way to communicate with you, Trevor?
Yeah, they can check out the houses on our website, vacationlandresort.net. We got pictures of all of them on there. Like I said, they're all numbered 1 through 6. We've got prices on there, both weekend rates, and then they're $50 cheaper, like Sunday through Wednesday nights. So if somebody can come during the week, you'll save yourself some money doing that. But yeah, check them out on the website, and then give me a call. 218-405-0026 is the best way to get a hold of me. Call or text, either way, and yeah, we'll get you out on the lake.
All right. Well, thanks again for your time. Thanks for your support, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you, Eric. Thanks.